Comic book community, what's going on? Welcome back to the Comic Talk with your boy King Midas Collects, aka the Vaughn and Only. We're live over at twitch.tv/there can be only Vaughn, as we do each and every Wednesday. Here we are, October 12th. Last week we skipped out on the NCBD Comic Talk because I was over in San Diego hanging out with family and then attending TwitchCon. If you guys on the YouTube don't know what that is, it's a big old convention for us streamers and content creators alike. It was a blast. It was a lot of fun, so I'm really glad that I went and got some new inspiration to keep the stream stuff going, which I love doing. But we're here talking about comic books. And since we skipped last week, guys, this is going to be a long video, so stick with me. We got a lot of books to show off. So we're going to go with last week's books. We had some variants that came in. It was a huge week, so we're just going to rapid fire through these, guys. Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths, number 5. I think this is the 1 in 10 or 1 in 15. I mean, that cover just looks fire. So let's enjoy some of that. Next up, we have the 1 in 100 foil for issue number 5. Virgin there. And now these are all like pretty much like incentive variants here. We got a 1 in 10 black and white for Unstoppable Red Sonja. Is it Unstoppable? Oh, excuse me, Unbreakable. And then this is the 1 in 7 Virgin color. Next up, probably the best looking cover of all last week, in my opinion. This is a J.H. Williams foil Detective 1064. Dude, it's just ephemeral, haunting, gothic. I love it. So we're gonna put that one over there so it doesn't occur any other ticks, right? Here we got a Briar number 1. This is the 1 in 50 Jenny Frison Virgin variant there. It's a new take on Sleeping Beauty. Read the book. It's awesome. Should encourage you guys to check it out from Boom Studios there. All right. Harley Quinn at 22, the 1 in 25. Born of Blood. This is just one of the B covers there. There's another one that's coming up that I'll show you guys here in a minute. This is a Tyler Kirkham Power Rangers 100 Virgin here. Beautiful cover. Got some Joker, The Man Who Stopped Laughing. This is the 1 in 25 Francisco Mattina cover. It's a little dark. Sorry about that. And then the 1 in 100, which we got for nowhere near $100. So we snagged that immediately because that's a $100 at least comic book there. Man Who Stopped Laughing. Next up, this is the 1 in 25, I believe, or 1 in 10. No, 1 in 10. Born of Blood. Tristan Thompson variant there. Spicy. Love it. Some Peach Momoko goodness here. Grogu. Mandalorian number 4. Virgin variant. We have a 1 in 50 Poison Ivy Stepan Sajak Virgin foil. This was also the B cover as well. 1 in 10 Saturday morning cartoons Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So retailer incentive. Apparently this book is hot because it's like a Little Mermaid homage here for Dark Ride, issue number 1. It's basically like a adult scary take on like a theme park that people die, I guess. So we had Dark Crisis, the green, the foil variant, the 1 in 50. Bought that because the price was good, and I'm pretty sure not a lot of people are going to have that, so look for that one to spike up. That's a long-term play there. So those are all the variants except for the big boy from that week, a 1 in 200 Peach Momoko Miracle Man number 0. Not the most interesting cover in the world, but when it's a 1 in 200 and you can get the biggest discount for it, you snag it because nobody's going to have this book. Awesome stuff. So we're just gonna show off. Just show off these books here. We have a Virgin from Scorpion Comics, a Detective 1000, Lucio Parillo. Thought that was really good. Next up, shout out to my boy Sans Collectibles Comics Group. He, if you guys remember, I got that big cookies box, the Thunderbolts theme box with that Thunderbolts, our Incredible Hulk 447. First appearance of the Thunderbolts in the 98. It's a $700 comic book, give or take. I can probably sell it for even more once that movie comes out, but it was awesome. He also had another like buy it now bundle, $70 for $150 worth of comics. I was like, done. Easy. So we got a Vanish 1 in 10. This is the Greg Capullo variant. Somebody's here with opinions as usual. What's up, Lycan? The 1 in 50 Daniel, A cover, but the Virgin. We got an Eternus. This isn't the Tahani Far metal. That's rare, but they put these out at New York Comic Con. So these are the normal Virgin covers. They're like $70 a pop by themselves. They are fire covers. Next up in this lot here, the one per store, Something is Killing the Children, 11. This book is like a $100 book. Hello? All day. And then we got some Grimm. I think these were just throw-ins here because you got a 4th print for issue number 1, issue number 3, and then the one per store unlockable for number 3. Rogue One is a really good Star Wars movie. It's a pretty good Star Wars movie. All right, next up, I'm going to show you guys, before we finally get to our new comic book day books, the owner at the LCS said that he filled up 2 more long boxes of $1 comics. So I was like, all right, well, let's take a look. Unfortunately, a lot of these books were kind of damaged, but I was able to salvage some stuff out that after a press and a clean, they're still like very fine copies. So, and the price point on these books too were unbelievable for $1. So I was like, all right, let's go. So first up, we have a Detective 49. This is a Neil Adams homage to Batman 227, I believe. That classic Batman in the background under the moon with the haunted house. It's about a $15 book right there for $1. Next up, Invincible Iron Man for the 2015 series here. Design variant, it's a $20 book. This was really cool. So they had all the first 5 issues, and I didn't realize 3, 4, and 5 are about $10 covers. But we have Fables, right? Issue number 2, which is about a $15 book. And then they had number 1, the Alex Maleev cover. This is like a $50 comic book. I mean, it's a little damaged, a little dinged up, a little dirty. Clean it up, and I mean, you could still move it for like $15, $20. Happy about that. Superman versus Dracula. I just thought this was a great Superman cover. No special price on that one. Just imagine Stan Lee's Flash when he was doing DC stories. So that's the Adam Hughes cover on the back. That's why I picked it up. And again, with the Wonder Woman. I think they're doing a 20th anniversary for these in December. So that's why they're getting some traction again. Check this out, man. Green Lantern 25. This is the first appearance of the entire like Green Lantern, the color core, indigo, blue, orange, red, etc. With the start of Blackest Night. That's a $30 book right there. Jessica Cruz's first appearance in issue 31 of Justice League. $35 book in the dollar bins. I'd say in this condition, it's probably like $10, but it beats $1. Okay, let me do this one first. So this one's great too, because this is the first time that Bucky takes over as Captain America. Alex Ross cover here for $34. So that's about a $10 book. These next two, oh my god, I couldn't believe it was in there. Unfortunately, when I was packing, I didn't notice this till I got home, but I gave this cover a dog ear at the bottom. So there's definitely a color breaking dog ear on the bottom, unfortunately. But this is Marvel .1, the Nick Bradshaw variant. It needs a press badly, but I still believe it's like a 8.0 cover. Maybe not with a dog ear, I don't know. This is like an $80 comic book. The first appearance of Sam Alexander Nova and a few others, but the big one in that one is Sam Alexander's first appearance. And then this one, oh my goodness. Earth 2, number 19, first appearance of Val Zod, aka Black Superman, in the dollar bins. That's a $50 comic book minimum. Wow. Wow. All in the dollar bin, guys. So digging. Sometimes you just gotta dig. And I wasn't planning on doing the dollar bins. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the comic book day pickups. Some of these books are hangovers from last week. Again, I was out of town, so Spider-Man issue number 1. Well, let's rapid fire through these. Miracle Man 0, Scotty Young. Batman 128 from last week. Superman number 1, this is the facsimile 2022 version. So if you have the original one, you're looking at like $40,000 minimum. And Dark Ride number 1, there's the one I was talking to you about with the theme park. Amazing Spider-Man issue number 1 facsimile. Again, imagine having that comic. Tomb of Dracula facsimile issue number 1. These are always nice to have because you can just, they're reader copies. That Disney font, yeah, that's what they were going for with it. Liking. Issue number 2 of Daredevil. This is the second printing. And then the 4th printing of 8 Billion Genies. Alright, now we're getting into this week's book. Star Wars Visions number 1. This is Chris Bacalo variant there. Chilling Adventures of Salem, issue number 1, Sabrina's Cat. Star Wars High Republic number 1, new number 1 there. For new ongoing for High Republic if you're a Star Wars fan. Last week's big book, Night of the Ghoul, Francisco Francavilla. We have Namor the Submariner Conquered Shores number 1, new 5-issue limited series for Namor. That new Black Panther trailer, oh my god, awesome. Speaking of that, Wakanda number 1, this is the Art Germ Killmonger variant there. Fire. Amazing Spider-Man 11. Daredevil issue number 4. Halloween Party number 1 from Image here. Check out, see what that's about. We have this Venom variant here, issue number 11. Couple more books. Black Panther number 10. This David Nakayama foil for Joker from last week. So they still had a copy of it, decided to pick it up. And we're going to finish off with some Wonder Woman 792. The variant cover by Joelle Jones. Fire. And the Zoo Orzo variant cover there for Wonder Woman because it's gorgeous cover. And last but not least, y'all, it's not a comic book. It's not a comic book stream. It's not a There Can Be Only Vaughn stream without some 334. Spawn hitting issue 334. In tradition, we grab every single comic book that's ever had a 334th issue. And we're reading Spawn anyway, so very cool. Oh my god, 334? Fuck out of here. Yeah. We're going to finish it out with showing you guys some slabs here. I think you guys are going to like all of these here. Spider-Woman number 1 in the 9/6. Gorgeous. Thanos 13, the first appearance of Cosmic Ghost Rider in the 9/6. We got a free signed copy here, 9.8 CBCS, X-Force number 2. This is the Unknown Comics Elite variant, signed by Benjamin Percy. the writer. And then we'll finish it off. We'll finish this stream off with this big boy, and in the next one we'll show you guys some other things I have stacked here. But this is a big first appearance times 2. yeah. This is Journey into Mystery 103 and a 50, the first appearance of Enchantress. Check that bad boy out. And the Executioner, might I add, is also with a first appearance in this too. And a 50? Yeah. I'm not going to pass that up. I've always wanted the first appearance of Enchantress, so really happy to have that. Added it into the collection. Jeannie is asking, still doesn't know what the 334 is about. I think we've told you time and time again to check out the video that's in the Discord. But speaking of the Discord, everyone else watching this video should always hit drop down below. You got that link to the Discord. Come join. 24/7 pop culture chats, anything and everything, video games, movies, TV shows, comic books, sports, wrestling, you name it. It's all in there. Fashion. We even have a fashion channel, if that tickles your fancy. So I hope you guys liked the extended long video. Had a lot to talk about in the last 2 weeks. There's a lot of books to pick up, so happy to share it as always. So do all the great social media things, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and for next time, we'll see you in the Comic Talk. Bag and boredom.